Boys, I was rejected from Queen Mary for computer science last year. I mean, this is the most requested video that I've received so far. Emails, lots of emails, guys, requesting me to explain why I was rejected from Queen Mary, what tips I can give you to get more chance to get in, and any advice. I literally felt the urge, I need to be doing something about it. So therefore, I'm making this video, guys. A disclaimer, this video will not contain any sort of tip or advice on how to get in Queen Mary or other Russell Group universities, but it's gonna be sort of like me talking about my experience. It's not gonna add a value to anyone's life. But hey, feel free to skip this video, or it would be nice if you did watch this video. Now, I'll start with the main reason of why I got rejected. So on the UCAS, the rejection letter they written, it said insufficient GCSE or equivalent profile in a sort of bold text. That's the key reason that they failed me. However, once I have spoken to the sort of admission team or person in Queen Mary, been there a couple of times, I have found out that that's not the main reason, but the main reason is for my A-levels. Yes, I didn't do A-levels. As you guys know, I have done BTech level 3. They want A-levels for computer science. To actually make sure that they will not take me in, just to double check with it, I went a second time after some time and I spoke to a different person, admission officer, and they have confirmed it. So they want A-level basically, otherwise I can't get in. So twice has been confirmed that it's not GCSE the main problem for me, but it's the A-level. I'm not meeting the A-level requirements. Now, very quickly, what were my predictive grades back then? Now, one thing that I understood, in order to study computer science in Russell Group University, and if you're coming from a BTech background, it's a good idea to have at least one extra A-level, because in most Russell Group University, they expect you to have an extra A-level. And if you have extra A-level, that's way better. So you have more chance to get many Russell Group universities. For instance, let's say Durham University, they want extra A-level, I think probably maths, a B in maths probably, Exeter, and other. So therefore, what I have done is I was predicted of D star for my BTech IT level 3. I was also doing A-level maths privately in a tuition center, and I was predicted there a grade B. I spent my childhood in Italy, therefore I am very fluent in Italian, and therefore I was also thinking of doing A-level Italian. And I've done a mock test, and I was predicted of A star in A-level Italian. So overall, for BTech IT, I was predicted of D star. A-level math was a grade B, and A-level Italian was a A star. Well, as I came late in the UK, so therefore I was not able to do all of my GCSE, but I've done some of them. So I have done 3 GCSE and 2 BTech, in total 5 qualification, including GCSE English and Maths. In case you want to see my rejection email, just to confirm it, then here you are. This is my rejection email, as you can see. I have cropped, obviously. This is the reason that I have given me. So insufficient GCSE or equivalent profile. Now I'm going to talk about what it feels like to be rejected. Of course, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel the best thing. It doesn't feel, positive, definitely. But hey, this is a part of life. This is how it is. You cannot do much about it. You can try your best, but if you don't get into it, then what you can do about it? You've tried your best. That's it. That's it. You cannot do anything else. Maybe there was some positive thing behind it, but hey, I mean, you're rejected and you have to agree with it. You cannot do anything about it. For me, was the same, basically. It was painful. And the reason for me was painful because one day I went for sort of, those sort of group visit in university when in GCSE, right? And from that, I liked it. The university, the location, the sort of environment and everything was pretty cool to me back then. So therefore, I was like, I want to go here. I had this ambition. I was spending lots of time researching about Mary courses, society and club and all other stuff. So therefore, I pretty much knew a lot of things of Queen Mary, more than some of my friends who are actually in Queen Mary. So therefore, I'm quite knowledgeable about it. I have spent great amount of my first year in college just preparing my personal statement, reading a bunch of stuff, reading books, researching, doing some side project, all the stuff, just to mention my personal, just to make it more rich of stuff. Most importantly, I was hunting for anybody who's applying to university and just going there and then asking for advice in my college. So I literally had, I would say 90% of my friends were from year 13 when I was in college in my first year. So therefore, all of my friends were from year 13. I was just hanging out with them, spending time chilling with them. I was getting tip advice. They applied, he didn't get in Queen Mary, he didn't get in Kent, he didn't, He got offer from Royal Holloway. So therefore, I was very much knowledgeable. So now comes my turn. It's September or October. I have sent out my UCAS application way before the deadline of Oxbridge, just to make sure that I was on time and I was among those earliest one, because some people told me that early reply, better chance you have to get in. So therefore, even before the Oxbridge deadline, I think which is somewhere around 25th of September or something, or October maybe. But anyway, I applied before that. Sent out, and after a few weeks, I got a rejection letter. I was not able to handle it. A couple of days passed, and then slowly, I have accepted it. Maybe they thought that I'm not good enough. There were better people, so therefore, it's their decision. So I cannot do anything about it. I was like, oh, I got rejected. Now, I'm gonna prove myself that I'm capable to get D star. Because back then I was just thinking about D star, DD. But then I was like, oh, no, now I'm going to get all of them. and I made it. I got all distinctions in all the modules or units, whatever it's called. All distinction, not a single merit, not a single pass. So and then I got scholarship of, back then was just £1,000 in City University, but now they have increased. They made it, I think, 50% of the tuition fee. So that's roughly about 4,500, bit more than that. So basically with me, what happened is that first year of college, I was very anxious of, applying university, going Queen Mary, specifically Queen Mary, not about other university, but Queen Mary. But the second year, after the rejection, I was depressed. I was literally depressed. I was like, oh gosh, I didn't get in. So I wasn't really enjoying college that much, as other people are doing. So, having fun. No. And second year was all about, getting depressed and not feeling good, feeling lazy, feeling weak and all those stuff. Not feeling lazy necessarily because, hey, once I was rejected from Queen Mary, I literally had a rush in dopamine. So I was literally working even harder. Now I'm going to tell you what I was exactly told by the admission officer. So I was told that if you're doing BTech, you have less chance to go into Queen Mary University for computer science. They are sort of trying to say, if you do BTech, then you're not going to get in. But however, online, if you look at the requirement, they're going to say, D star DD or maybe D star D, it's fine for us. You can get in. As long as you have one module in maths. But hey guys, I had a whole A level in maths, predicted B. What about that? Now guys, I'm going to also tell you a few of my friends who got rejected and who also got accepted. So I have one of my friends who got rejected because of my exact same situation. So he also had insufficient GCSE. In terms of, he also came late in the UK and he set the GCSE same as me. Some of the people that I know in year 13, because I had 90% of my friends in year 13 when I was in my first year of college. So at least 5 people there were rejected for the similar reasons. So it's either GCSE, either BTech grade, either something wrong, but hey, they were all rejected. Another of my friend was accepted in Queen Mary with the 5 GCSE and 3 A-level, barely passed. He had just passed his GCSE and A-level, and he got in. So therefore, I don't really know, guys, what to say about. Now it comes that if you're doing A-levels, then you should be pretty fine. So you should be able to get in. But if you're doing BTech, then quite think about it, because I literally don't know. And guys, of course, if you do get in, that's absolutely good. Congratulations. Guys, really, I'm okay being rejected. So I'm not overly tense now because, hey, I've tried my best. I have tried everything I could. So all the meetings, getting as much information as I can from university and everything. So therefore, if at the end I get rejected, then that means it must be something good about it. So therefore, I don't mind, guys. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope it was fun. Not necessarily fun. But hey guys, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.